I still remember the sound of the heart monitor beeping softly in that cold hospital room, the smell of medicine mixed with fear, and my mother's faint smile as she looked at me with eyes full of pride and pain. That day I wasn't the billionaire the world now talks about. I was just a son sitting beside his mother, terrified of a world without her. She took my hand and said in her calm but powerful voice, "Bill, promise me something. Don't let your success end with you. Make it count for others." Her words cut through my heart like lightning. And I didn't know then that this single promise would become the compass of my entire life. I was young, restless, obsessed with computers and dreams, chasing codes, not compassion. And all I wanted was to build something big, something no one could ignore. But that night, as her hand trembled in mine, I realized that success without purpose is the greatest failure of all. When she passed away, it felt like my world shattered into a million silent pixels. Every keystroke, every sleepless night, every achievement after that, it wasn't just for me, it was for her. For that promise that still echoes in my mind, make it count for others. When I dropped out of Harvard, people called me foolish. They said I was throwing away a golden future. But I wasn't leaving education. I was chasing a bigger classroom, the world itself. My mother always believed that intelligence without kindness is incomplete, and those words became my software, guiding every update of my soul. I built Microsoft not to dominate, but to democratize, to make computers not a luxury for the few, but a tool for the many. I wanted every dreamer, every curious mind, every kid sitting in a small room somewhere in the world to feel what I felt when I touched a keyboard for the first time, that electric jolt of possibility. But as my name grew, so did the noise. Wealth came faster than I could understand it. Headlines called me a genius, a visionary, sometimes even a villain, and through it all, I would return to that same sentence from my mother, make it count for others. After years of chasing numbers, I finally understood that money is a mirror. It reflects who you are inside. And if you're empty, it only magnifies the emptiness. I realized that my real mission wasn't building the world's biggest company, it was building a better world itself, so I stepped down. Not out of exhaustion, but out of evolution. I dedicated myself to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, to fighting diseases, funding education, and saving lives. I remember sitting in another hospital years later, but this time, not beside my mother, but beside a child in Africa receiving his first vaccine, and I swear, in that moment, I heard her voice again, soft but proud, whispering, "You kept your promise." That's when I understood the real meaning of success. It's not in what you own, but in what you give. It's not in what you build, but in what you leave behind. My journey has been filled with triumphs, controversies, and lessons I'll never forget, but through all of it, one truth remains. My mother's words built a foundation stronger than Microsoft ever could. I used to believe I was changing the world with code, but now I know, she changed my world with a sentence. People often ask me what drives me even after all these years, and I smile, because it's simple. Love did, a mother's love disguised as a promise. And that promise became the heartbeat of everything I've ever done. So if you're listening to this, chasing your dreams, hungry for success, remember this: wealth fades, fame fades, but purpose stays. Build something that matters. Love someone enough to change because of them. And one day, you'll look back, just like I do, and realize the greatest operating system you'll ever upgrade is your own heart.